Jai Shri Krishna, good afternoon. Allow me to start with a personal anecdote. Growing up, I spent most of my summer vacations in Lubumbashi in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a city I've now worked in for over 7 years. During my summer vacations, my brother and I got very creative with playing games outdoors and inventing our own activities because we didn't have electricity to watch TV. Most of our meals were cooked over makala or charcoal because there were no gas connections. We couldn't read at night, and we weren't connected to our friends over summer because we couldn't get online or on social media. We started realizing that there were millions of people for whom it wasn't just a summer break, it was life. As we grew older, we started using the diesel generator sparingly, which allowed us to have all the luxuries of electricity: light, water, and most importantly, Wi-Fi. We came to understand that every hour of power loss was an hour less of production. So while there was a negative environmental impact, DGs allowed for production to continue, which in turn allowed for growth and job creation. By the time we joined the business, we truly understood how deeply energy was a barrier across different segments. Students couldn't do as well at school because of the limited hours they could study before dark. Entrepreneurs couldn't build businesses or automate because DGs were too expensive and costly. Women spent hours tending to makala stovetops to cook and heat water because of the time it takes, and also to prevent any cases of fire. The makala itself not only creates a devastating environmental impact, but also poses significant health risks and concerns to families who are breathing in the smoke all day. For the Vinmart Group, energy isn't just a strategy, it's personal. One important factor to highlight is that of great importance to highlight is to ensure infrastructural capabilities to distribute any generated power, which is why that was the initial focus and target of expertise to be developed by our group through our company MES. MES has designed, supplied, installed, and commissioned multiple overhead transmission and distribution lines from 0.415 kV to 220 kV, with lengths extending to approximately 250 kilometers and multiple substations over 20 MVA. Focusing on the energy generation segment, the potential is immense. Though I would like to focus on renewable energy, I must mention DRC has proven reserves of over 180 million barrels of petroleum, with estimates varying potentially from 3 to 5 billion barrels, and current production only 25,000 barrels a day. Some estimates also show that DRC may hold as much as 30 billion cubic meters of methane and natural gas. This snapshot is not limited to DRC, but a reality across many countries on the continent, including Tanzania, Mozambique, Angola, Nigeria, and many more, which have untapped petroleum and gas reserves and limited or no refining infrastructure. It is especially apt for me to share this while we are in the Middle East, as they have demonstrated both how to unlock value from their oil and gas, and then use that as a platform for developing significant infrastructure and other opportunities. Moving to more sustainable sources, DRC has an estimated wind power potential of 15 gigawatts, hydropower potential estimated between 100 to 130 gigawatts, and solar power potential between 70 to 85 gigawatts. Despite this vast potential for energy, SNEL, the local electricity authority, estimated an energy deficit only in the 4 southernmost provinces of over 1,500 megawatts, and an estimate that shows only 5 to 15% of the population has access to energy. Solutions for Energy, our renewable energy generation company, was born out of necessity, opportunity, and questioning why we couldn't convert energy scarcity into energy abundance. We began humbly with small installations on our own CSR projects, and in March 2024, we commissioned a 5-megawatt solar plant with 18-megawatt battery system at one of our mines, the first of this scale and the largest in the Copper Belt region in the DRC currently. By Q3 2025, we are planning to commission an expansion of the first project to bring up to 39 megawatts. with 95 megawatt solar battery backup, along with commissioning another independent solar project at one of our other mines, which will be 36 megawatt solar with 80 megawatts BESS. Like I said, it's not just a strategy, it's personal. We have generated over 8 gigawatts of electricity from March 24 to Feb 25 through our various solar plants, leading to a significant reduction in carbon emissions and also a reduction in our average cost of power, with an estimated savings of 2.3 million liters of diesel. Along with this, we are also installing solar plants for the governments and other private clients in DRC and beyond, while being in discussion with clients in Tanzania, Zambia, and across West Africa. And while industrialists industrialists of course provide our bread and butter, we are very proud to say that this month we will be launching a solar home kit division, and we are looking into village electrification models and projects so that we benefit not only businesses, but also play a part in improving access to energy for the local population. Seeing the growth and development in this segment and our own growing requirements, we began a JV with Accord Engitech in December 2024 to form Urja Vinya, with Urja meaning energy and or vital power, and Avinya meaning innovation in Sanskrit. Urja Vinya is our design and engineering firm, which provides services to both MES and S4E, along with various other EPCs and developers in India and globally, including Goldie Solar, Voltas, and Torrent Power. Looking at the journey laid out by the GCC, there is a clear path for tapping into mineral and natural resources and leveraging them to venture into renewable energy, and various other industries to become more self-sufficient, self-reliant, and ensure that the country has more to offer beyond its natural resources. Many have referenced trade tariffs, the US, a potential trade war. From what I see, Africa, India, and the GCC offer enough opportunities for us to focus on instead of worrying too much about the West. Even China, in my opinion, with its steady growth, technology, and manufacturing prowess, should be looked at as an inspiration and not something to fear. I am sure many of you recall a time, even in India, when we would have power cuts, or even in the UAE, when there were power cuts in the early aughts, before they increased their investment in renewables. Many of you have faced the challenges I referred to earlier. For the current generation of children growing up in India and the UAE, it's just a story that their parents tell them. I hope that when I have children and they spend time in the DRC and around the continent, it will be just a story I tell them about my childhood, not an experience they live or see. I hope the story they will tell their children will be of gas stoves and solar panels on rooftops all around. I hope this will not remain a story of privilege, but a reality for the entire population across every country in Africa. Thank you.